up, guys? It's me, Zion, here in between innings to go over the Denver Broncos. I think they're a pretty cool team. I'm trying to finish out this NFL team review series. I have done 24, so trying to finish it out. After this one, I'll have 7 left. Just gonna go over their season, how it went, whatever, their stats, and then their schedule next year and how I think they will do, like what their record will be, all that good stuff. So they went 7-10 this year. They were 4th in the AFC West. Kansas City was number 1 with going 12-5. Las Vegas went 10-7. The Chargers went 9-8, and they were in 4th, 7-10. I feel like their really issue is just quarterback. Like, they have Javonte Williams is a good running back, Jerry Jeudy, Courtland Sutton. They have an pretty good young receiving core, and then they have a pretty good defense. So I just feel like they need a quarterback, and then they can definitely make the playoffs. So I'm going to go over their schedule really quick. So they won their first 3 games against New York, Jacksonville, and the other New York. The first one was the Giants. Then they played the Jets in their 3rd game. But then they went on a 4-game losing streak, losing to Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Las Vegas, and Cleveland. Then they won 2 games against Washington and Dallas. Then lost a game to Philadelphia. They were 5-5 at this point. Then won against Los Angeles. Lost to Kansas City, 6-6, beat Detroit, 7-6, and then ended the season off with 4 straight losses to Cincinnati, Vegas, Los Angeles, and Kansas City. So Los Angeles as in the Chargers. They had an okay season. Like, I think they really need a quarterback, and at the end I will give who I think should be their next quarterback. So, for passing-wise, Teddy Bridgewater was the main starter, playing in 14 games. He had 3,052 yards, 18 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 31 sacks, 225.6 yards on average per game, and a 66.9 completion rate. And Drew Lock played 6 games. He had 787 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 140.2 per game, 7.1 on average, and a 60.4 completion rate. Rushing-wise, Melvin Gordon III had the most yards with 918, 8 touchdowns, 57.4 on average per game, 3 fumbles, 4.5 yards on average, and 203 attempts. But Javonte Williams, who played in all games, had the same amount of attempts. He had 903 yards, 4 touchdowns, 6 big plays, 2 fumbles, 4.4 on average. I just think he's a good young running back and will succeed after Melvin Gordon is out. And then we have receiving. Courtland Sutton had the most yards, playing all 17 games, had 58 receptions, 776 yards, 2 touchdowns, 9 big plays, 45.6 yards per game, 13.4 yards on average per completion. Tim Patrick had 734 yards. He had 5 touchdowns. Noah Fant had 670 yards. He's the tight end. He played in 16 games. He had 68 receptions. He had 4 touchdowns, 7 big plays. And then finally, Jerry Jeudy had 467 yards, 0 touchdowns, 7 big plays, 12.3 on average, 38 receptions. He only played in 10 games, though. They were, like I said, and then Kareem Jackson, the safety, led the team in tackles with 88, and their interceptions leader was Justin Simmons, who's the safety. He had 5. But yeah, I think they're a cool young team, and I think they will do good in the future. So I will give my prediction for who I should be the next quarterback, and I think that will be Aaron Rodgers. I think that was his last game with Green Bay that lost to the 49ers. I didn't even think he'd play that season, but they did that whole contract reworking thing, so he would do one more season. But I think it's pretty obvious he's leaving the team. Back at my play-by-play sports broadcasting camp in July in 2021, I was asked the question while recording, because we just did practice recordings and it's on their YouTube, whatever, and I was asked while doing a practice radio show where I thought Aaron Rodgers would go or if he would stay, and I said I thought he would go to the Denver Broncos at some point. I thought he would go that season. He didn't, but now I'm sure he'll go this season. With Aaron Rodgers, just sign him to a 3-year deal till he's 40. I think he's 37. That'd be probably good enough for him. And then I think they're a playoff team, win the wild card, win the divisional type of team if they have Aaron Rodgers, build around him in the draft, get some good picks this year. So I honestly think that's where he should go, and that's the best look for him because they're the team that needs a quarterback, and that's all they fully need. Of course, there's some upgrades to be made, but yeah. I'm going to go over their schedule really quick for next year. So I'll just say the teams really quick, and I'll go back over which ones they win. So they play Kansas City, the Chargers, Raiders, Texans, Colts, Cardinals, 49ers, Jaguars, Chiefs, Raiders, Chargers, Rams, Titans, Seahawks, Ravens, Panthers, and Jets. So I will go back over this. So I don't know what to do because I don't know what to assume if they have Aaron Rodgers or not. So here, I'll do two. I'll say without Aaron Rodgers and with Aaron Rodgers. Without Aaron Rodgers, lose to the Chiefs, lose to the Chargers, beat the Raiders. That's 2-1. Beat the Texans 3-1. Lose to the Colts 3-2. Lose to the Cardinals 3-3. Lose to the 49ers 3-4. Beat the Jaguars 4-4. Upset the Chiefs 5-4. Upset the Raiders 6-4. Lose to the Chargers 6-5. Lose to the Rams 6-6. Lose to the Titans 6-7. Beat the Seahawks 7-7. Lose to the Ravens 7-8. Beat the Panthers 8-7, beat the Jets 9-7. So without Aaron Rodgers, they go 9-7. Now with Aaron Rodgers, starting back at the beginning of the season, beat the Chiefs 1-0, beat the Chargers 2-0, beat the Raiders 3-0, beat the Texans 4-0, get upset by the Colts 3-1, lose to the Cardinals 3-2, beat the 49ers 4-2, beat the Jaguars 5-2, beat the Chiefs 6-2, lose to the Raiders 6-3. Lose to the Chargers 6-4, beat the Rams 7-4, beat the Titans 8-4, beat the Seahawks 9-4, beat the Seahawks 10-4, yeah. Lose to the Ravens 10-5, beat the Panthers 11-5, beat the Jets 12-5. I think they would get 3 more wins if they had Aaron Rodgers. So 9-8 without Rodgers, 12-5 with Rodgers. But I do think Rodgers will go there. I want to see him there. I could just imagine him in that jersey. I think that'd be a cool ending to his career. But yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I have 7 more NFL team reviews after this, but I'll try to get them done. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Peace.